Welcome to Existence Update 2000, June 2022. A lot of things have happened, which at the time I found it hard to process things that happened to me, but as I look, it made me closer to Christ, and out of that I'm grateful. I've become more wiser through experiences of hurt, and it's been a benefit to me even at the time I did not see it. I've become more wiser, so what I'm doing with my existence is mostly just YouTube channel. Most of this YouTube channel I do near all the time doing job searching and reading the Bible, reading books, writing, which I do a lot of. And you write every day. I write so much that in a space of a month, like I could have like about 50 pages written out. I just get a copy and just I just whip out like the back page of the copy. So I could just use a copy to write it, but nah, just me. I just go rip. So mostly football I'm doing as well, or just keep myself fit. I go shopping. I try not to go shopping around the city that much because it just pains me. I'm in tears when I walk in the city seeing so much sin. So I only go shop. I only go if essential, just to whenever I'm low in food, I go shopping. I have vouchers and done, so I go shopping like twice a month, and then maybe Tesco's maybe twice a month. So altogether 4 times in a month or once a week. Not more. I definitely try and at least do two. At least I go shop at least 2 times a month minimum, to maybe 6 max in a month, but hopefully not more than that. So I live off about €100 to €150 a month, give or take that. If I have increased revenue, then hopefully I get a job, then it'd be up to about €300 I use max in a month. Yeah. I'm different. I'm often amazed, like, see, I'm very understanding of my current circumstances in life. Number one, I'm very self-aware that death could catch me at any moment, so I have no attachment to money or this idea in my head that I will ever in this world be a billionaire or a millionaire. Neither, like, even if I was, though, it won't change much. I would never, like, most expensive house I'll probably buy would probably maybe a 3 or 4 bedroom house, but I have no intention, even if I like was a billionaire tomorrow, like to have a giant mansion. I just like a house, because just a nice house would be okay. Even a small cottage would be okay for me. It depends really. A small, like, the most ideal place for myself would be like a small little cottage out like in a rural area, away from away from the city. So just out in the wilderness. That'd be my ideal place. Maybe like a 25-minute walk to about 25-30 minute walk to the nearest like shop or something. That'd be a deal, or even like a 40-minute walk or a 50-minute cycle. That'd be doable. Yeah. I was playing football. I see if I get picked for the World Games next year in Berlin. If it's by God's will, get picked, and it'll be lovely though, because like after Ireland's my favourite country. After Ireland is Germany. and then would be Japan, United States of America, and I also asked like Israel and Egypt, Turkey. That well, there's many places I know in my house I never see. Like I would love to visit like Jerusalem or Bethlehem or Nazareth. I would also love to go to Mount Ararat. Um, there's many places I love in my lifetime to go to, but I know I know I never I know I never be there, but I'm blessed are those that are there that they have that opportunity to see it. I can only see it off watching videos online and pictures on internet of what the places look like, but I know in my heart I never set foot there. When I went, I was blessed to even go to Austria and St. Johann, and I was blessed to go to United Arab Emirates and Copenhagen and Lodz. I don't expect my lifetime to go anywhere else, really. The, so my existence now is just I live each day. What helps me cope is that I think to myself that each day I come a step closer to the end. I come a step closer of going home, because I do not belong in this world. So I'm very homesick, really. Homesick for heaven. I know it's. So I look at the clouds actually, and it brings joy to me just seeing the clouds and just seeing them, and then one day I'd be in heaven, I'd be at home, and I'd point to my home. I'd be there someday. I don't know when, but that's why each night I go to sleep, I pray. I pray for the lost that they may come to Christ and they may be filled with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit will comfort them in your suffering, your pain, like it has done with me. Even though I have severe depression, I know the Holy Spirit comforts me, and Jesus will never forsake me. So I'm at peace, and I can always talk to Him. And I have reassurance, and I have peace knowing the truth, and I have peace knowing that everyone else has, as we all exist, has free will. So everyone it gives me peace, and death gives me peace, because I know the truth that I face judgment on Judgment Day, accountability, and I have peace that other people as well. That's why I don't I don't reconcile myself with what other people so choose to do with their time. That's between them and God when they die. I can only tell them the truth, that they're storing up God's wrath if they're not if they're not born again, and if the blood of Christ is not washing over their sins. They don't have an advocate on their judgment, which is Jesus, who is the judge. So rather than an advocate on their judgment, you'll be facing the full wrath of God, and everything will be shown. So if you're someone who thinks that you can hide from God, or like you have people, that's what's called from life, that they can hide what they did, the actions they've done, but they cannot hide from God. They may be able to lie and hide from others, but they cannot hide from God. So my existence will mostly just doing a YouTube channel. Mostly my life revolve around my number one priority in life as disciple of Christ is to do the Great Commission. The disciple of Christ, I reach out to the lost, tell them the truth of the good news of the gospel. do a bit of comedy as well, and just be a light to the world in darkness. May the Lord bless you and your loved ones, and thanks so much for watching this video. Peace be with you.